Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we have a new influencer collab. It is BH cut. I don't want to blind y'all, but I also don't want to spill my tea on how dirty my table is right now. It is with BH Cosmetics and Daisy Marquez. I'm sure most of you know who she is, but if you don't, she is a beauty influencer here on YouTube and just social media in general. And they have a new eyeshadow palette that, oh, okay, well, first of all, pretty. That looks like this. I'd check and see if it had like a name, but no, it's called like the Daisy Marquez palette. I hope I'm saying Marquez right. But this launches today. Well, yesterday for when you guys see it, but today, February 28th. And this is $19 for a limited amount of time. I believe until March 3rd. It's $19, and then after that it'll be $23. Like I said, this is what the actual palette looks like. Go ahead, and I like the whole, you know, kind of like low-key Tiffany's packaging that we've got going on here. So this is what, oh, okay, I thought I broke it. I was like, oh, okay, but no, that's just the package. That's even cuter. You know, I was saying the whole Tiffany's theme there. It's like a gift box type of packaging. You can just take the lid on and take it off. I'm sure someone will still complain about that, but I think that's cute. I haven't seen, why is my lighting playing me like this? I don't think I've seen packaging like that for an eyeshadow before, but that is cute. It's got a mirror in there. I'm telling on myself, and those are the shades of the palette. That's actually really cute. Okay, so jumping into, I'm gonna take, okay, so I don't wanna have to film a whole new intro, but guess who just had to wipe off everything that she just did and start over because her microphone wasn't working. So we're just gonna jump right into it, and I'm gonna go back in with this shade back in like you saw what I just did. I'm gonna go in with this shade Bittersweet and just focus that. Wait. Well, at least I can say so far that I haven't had any blending issues with the mattes, and you know, they are showing up on my skin tone. And then just blend that out with this shade Passion Fruit and just the edges. Okay, so now we're just gonna build up this brown cocoa on both sides because we're going for like a halo cut crease. Okay, so first this side, just gonna start patting it in and then connect the two. Okay, so I'm gonna cut my crease in the middle here. So I'm gonna take this shade right here, Dream, and put that on both ends of my cut there. Okay, so here's the thing about the shimmers. They have fallout, okay? They have fallout. Y'all know I don't really care. I don't usually care about fallout, but I know people do, and these are like next level fallout. So, you know, I just had to point that out there because you go out and get it and you're like, you didn't say anything about the fallout, so I'm just letting it be known that it's gonna fall out. All right, I suggest you you do your eyes first, but those shimmers are shimming. All right, if you're new here, shimmers should shim. If they don't, it's a problem. They're pigmented and they show, but there's fallout. Make sure you can see that. And then this off-whitish shade Icy in the middle, and just pack that on there. And then this minty shade to kind of blend the two out together called Daisy. I know black is usually taboo in makeup looks, but we're going to use that to blend the green into the brown. Okay, so that is it for my face today. I feel like I'm giving you a wet poodle with my hair, but when I say it was a struggle to finish my base makeup, I mean it was a struggle. It's now like 4 in the afternoon, but before I tell you my thoughts on this palette, let me do some swatches there. Okay, so let's look at some shades that I didn't use. Let's go with, what do you call it, Lust. Okay, Vintage, Lucid. Let's try those 3. Y'all know how my swatches go there. My nails can't fit in the pan. Where are we looking? All right. All right, let's try this yellow called Flower, which I believe that's what she calls her followers. What didn't I use? Angelic and Dulce. Let's go with that. Wait, you know I didn't. Right. Okay, and under those, let's see. Okay, I threw in Slime and Royalty, and last one, Cha-Ching. That's what that shade looks like. Oh, look, I never claimed to be the best swatcher out there, okay? I know they're not the best, but I feel like, you know, you get the point there, and you can see it on my eyes. So my thoughts on this palette, first of all, I like how these shadows blended together. I feel like these were pigmented shadows, including the shimmers. When I first saw it, I didn't really think, you know, Daisy when I saw it, but then when I looked at it some more, I was like, you know, yeah, this says Daisy to me. I feel the reason I first didn't think it said Daisy is because I know her as more of, you know, bold makeup, and I guess when I saw the colors, I thought, you know, this is kind of like more so neutral, not neutral, but, you know, warm, everyday type of palette with, you know, some color thrown in there. But then when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, even though she's bold with her makeup, I feel like it is kind of, you know, bold, vivid with, you know, some hints of color thrown into it. So I feel like the color story does make sense for the person who is putting it out there. And I do like the colors that are in there. You can get, you know, more of a colorful, not everyday copper and browns type of look with this palette, but you also can, I lost my train of thought there, but you also can get copper, brownish, you know, work, school, everyday look in this palette as well. So I always like that with palettes. Really the only thing that I didn't care for with this palette is the fallout. But if you've been here for a minute, you know I don't care about fallout, period. But anytime I mention that, someone always mentions how, well, other people care about fallout, because the more fallout there is, the more product that you're missing out on, which could be a waste of money. I don't think it was that crazy. If anything, I do feel like, you know, maybe just be a little more cautious, not cautious, aware of where you're placing it when you put it on, just because some of the flecks of the shimmers do kind of like float around. It comes off once you wipe it off with another brush, but I'm just putting it out there, letting you know that that's what happens here. But I mean, if that's the worst thing I can say about a palette, then I don't feel like there's anything worse to say. It's BH, like I said, I feel like they've gotten better when we're talking about pigment on, you know, like my skin tone, better with just their shadows in general. And it's BH, so it's gonna be affordable. So I feel like, you know, she came out with an affordable palette that works. So that is it for this video. I hope seeing these shadows on my face and hearing some of my thoughts has helped if you're thinking of checking this palette out for yourself. Don't forget, before March 3rd, it is $19. After that, it is $23. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.